the craters and start bouncing is when he gets his rooster tail.
Okay guys, you'll have to bear with me on this one. I'm not a commentator, I got a bit of a sore throat. Moon landings. Like when the astronauts were asked, it's only 1/6 gravity of Earth on the moon. So when you jump in the air, how come you weren't jumping 3 and 4 foot? And I believe their reply was, because we knew it would be dangerous to jump too high, we didn't put much force into our jump, because we didn't want to go very high. Well, this afternoon I'm watching a video, and it's about how they found footprints on the moon that weren't human. So I watched this video, and while watching it, I'm watching they're driving around on the moon lander. The moon lander's racing around, and as it's racing around in the dust, it's kicking dust up off of the tyre, same as it does on Earth. Wheel spin. As the dust leaves the tyre, it is moving at the same rate upwards as it is when it leaves the tyre. Obviously the tread's kicking it up. But now watching this dust, as it went up in the air, it went up, and as it left the tyre, you could see it slowing down, as if wind resistance was slowing it down. And when you watch how high it went off the tyre, it only went about 1 to 1.5 times the height of the tyre. So thinking about it now, when they said they jumped in the moon because they didn't want to go too high, so they didn't put much pressure into the jump. What, did they teach their tyres to do that as well? Don't kick that dust up too hard because it'll go too high. Now, somebody else needs to look into this. That was not on the moon. That bit of video, that dust left there, and it did exactly the same as it does on Earth. If when it goes up in the air, okay, there's a gravity, it's 1/6 of Earth, it would have pulled it back to Earth. But there's no gravity sideways. The parabolic curve, or whatever you want to call it, that the dust created as it went up in the air and over, wouldn't have been the same as it is on Earth. And looking at that tyre and the way it is, somebody else pick up on this, because nobody else has ever mentioned the dust coming off that moon lander with tyres. But is this more proof that they never ever landed on the moon? Anyway guys, you watch the video or go watch some more videos. I'll leave it at you to decide. But me, after watching Panorama a day or two after the moon landing, and Panorama showed that they were kicking Coca-Cola bottles up out of the dust. Those videos and pictures, by the way, have disappeared over the years. The next day, BBC was told that Panorama had to retract. It was not a documentary, their normal documentary. Although it was put on at the same documentary time, it was presented by the same people, and they retracted it and said it was a play. But all these years later, Panorama's program is still on, and it does documentaries and tells us the truth about things, and I can't ever believe them ever telling us a lie. And they've never ever made another play. You tell me. They never landed on the moon, nothing on this Earth convinced me they have. And back then, when Panorama done that, there was no such thing as conspiracy theories. And it was all shut up because so many people had TVs. Anyway, somebody investigate this dust coming off these tyres, because as far as I'm concerned, this is a new phenomenon that nobody's ever noticed with all this crap about the moon landings. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and get my site going somewhere. Pete out for now.